Hey y'all, I guess we're doing a part two because Spirit is still speaking. They're reminding me of the last one, when I first came on, I was channeling this song, this Back to Friends by Somber, I think it's called, Sombr. And it just felt like somebody was pleading. Oh, welcome to Ancestors and Alchemists. I'll be your reader, Heather, today. So it felt like it was, they were pleading, like they were panicking. And it almost felt like, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave me, don't leave me. And it felt like, it was almost like they were saying, I mean, at minimum, we could just be friends. But then it's almost like like yourself is answering back with this back to friends thing. And it felt like there was something that, it feels like your spirit team is telling you to follow your intuition. If you know something wrong, it's something wrong. If you can feel it, you're the alchemist, you can goddamn feel it. And so it feels like you know that whatever this was, that it had to end. And so it feels like you probably ended it. Not happily. Oh God. Oh, you have that same, oh, I get it. You got that same pull. Like this person who, whatever feelings that they have, they in their feelings, okay? Whatever feelings that they in their feelings. Whatever feelings that they have about the connection, or about the relationship you are having feelings to. And it feels like you didn't want to disconnect. Like that's not something that you wanted to do. It almost feels painful that you had to do it. But it also feels like you knew you had to do it. You knew you had to, there was something about you saving your energy. Or there was a better use for it. It could be used in a different way. Because it looks like you were all in. I know, it feels like they took you for granted. Or at least it feels like that's how they feel about it, that they took you for granted. They didn't do what was necessary to keep you. But it also feels like they're not prepared to do, or they don't have what it takes to keep you. They don't feel like they're enough. And if I'm gonna be really honest, it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked. If this is resonating with you, I can feel your sadness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it looks like you learned from it. It feels like it hit you. Oh, I can feel it in my throat. I can feel it in my belly. I can feel it in my chest. You held a deep affection for this person. I wouldn't say that it feels like love, but it was an attachment. It was an affection. Snuggles. It feels like snuggles. So maybe it was comfortable. Easy. That's the word I'm hearing. Oh. Your hurts. Your heart hurts. And you having trouble expressing it. You might have to do some somatic work. So when you feel that kind of energy that's kind of stuck there. Don't try this if you had got like arrhythmias and shit. Go to your goddamn doctor. Be listening to no seer on no goddamn app telling you to do stuff. Ridiculous. But if it was me, because I ain't got no other things happening, I would do some somatic work. This is really effective for me when I can feel, you know, because sometimes we go through grief. Sometimes we go through periods where heartache is physical. So when you start getting them migraines that motherfucking won't go away, it's stress. Is stress real? No, it's a spiritual thing, but it still affects in the physical. And so we don't want to neglect the physical, because that's how, you know, our bodies don't last. And so I'm feeling your grief in my chest. I'm trying to clear it. Maybe I hope this kind of clears it for you if I send this energy out to you. 644 might be significant, or 44. There's also something about making sure to re-up your protections, but that's random. So that's for somebody specific, it feels like. Like, make sure you're doing your spiritual baths, and making sure, oh, okay, it's easing. Oh, thank you. All right, making sure you're doing your spiritual baths, making sure you're doing like body, spirit hygiene things. So the energy clearing is gonna be really important. Making sure you're stretching, just moving your physical body so that you can kind of move around the spiritual energy that moves through it. Or else it'll get stuck, and that's how we get sick. Where was I? This person is missing you, and you are missing them. Especially with the 6 of Cups and the 5 of Cups coming out, first the 6, like that felt like your little heart or something. It felt like your little heart or something. Like there was a real affection there. And so now there's a real grief of loss. That pain is coming back, y'all. So you needing to kind of help clear it. The Moon and the 2 of Cups. That is really interesting imagery, because they're coming in sideways. Oh, nakedness. It almost looks like you all brought out the shadows in each other. And it's almost like that's what the meeting was supposed to do. It was supposed to be that kinship, that freedom, that realness, that moment that you all came together. You felt free, you felt honest, you felt like open, it felt like a safe space. And it's something about your souls agreed to that moment, because within that safe space, it's almost like you could do, it's reminding me of a spiritual laboratory. Like in that safe space, you could kind of try out things, or speak openly and say this thing and see how it works with another person. Like it's really it's a really strange energy, actually, because it literally feels like a spiritual laboratory. It feels like you all were supposed to trigger one another at that moment, not necessarily for each other, but for whoever you're running into next, or something like that. So this meeting, it feels like a chance meeting. You all were open to this. It felt really natural, is what it feels like. It was a soul contract. It was a soul contract. Um, oh my goodness. Oh, geez. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. It was a soul contract in the exercise of freely giving. Freely giving your love away. You needed this practice. They needed this practice. Yeah, it's almost like you volunteered for this experience, not for the grief on the back end, but for the pure joy, the pure act of giving your love. And then on the back end, there is that grief that happens. This looks like it is not just your grief. It looks like this grief belongs to that person too. What is this? Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Justice. This feels like different energy. Y'all gonna have to clarify this for me, because I don't know what y'all talking about. Okay, what's the Seven of Swords? Who the fuck is this? It almost feels like somebody's coming in to try to deceive you. And it's like, this person is supposed to be like upstanding. And so you don't expect whatever this is. You don't expect it. Y'all taking me on a ride today, huh? What we doing? What we doing? Because it's a completely different energy. So we could be looking at a Taurus or an earth sign. We could be looking at an air sign. So it kind of looks like whoever the Hierophant is, I don't even know if these have anything. Like, this feels so unrelated to the story that we had going on. Somebody's gonna come in. It feels like this week, somebody's gonna come in and try to deceive you. This feels like a this week thing. Who is it? Walk me through it, y'all. What are we looking at? Like they're gonna tell you something. That's a lot. Okay, so this week, somebody gonna come in and try and disturb your peace right before you get ready to go. So you must be getting ready to travel somewhere, to meet with friends, maybe, to start a journey. Whatever this person is coming to tell you, they're doing it so that they could start a fight. It's possible that you were in a relationship with this person. It's possible that this person is either an earth sign or an air sign with the Justice out here. They could be Capricorn. There's something about two Capricorns, twins maybe. It doesn't look like whoever this is succeeds. And it almost feels like they don't succeed because of this spiritual laboratory that you just went through. There's something about whatever that thing that you just went through, whatever it triggered within you, like it worked itself out so that when the Five of Cups, or the Five of Wands, with 4 plus 1 is 5, it's a fight. It could be a fight. When that Five of Wands is divided up, this is how it gets divided up. Whatever happens, whatever this person did or was going to do, this King of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords, like they were intending to start up some shit. Like start up some shit. Like you were trying to, you're ending a cycle and starting a new one. But whoever this person is, there's something about them using somebody else or other people to try and fight. Maybe this is for somebody specific. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. But whatever happens, because you went through this relationship with whoever this person was, with the Six of Cups, the person that we started off with, how did we go back to being friends? Because of that experience, because of the grief that you're going through right now, because you were able to give your cup to another and you did it voluntarily and you did it beautifully and you worked out some shadows. Here, where this person thought that they were going to succeed at whatever this dumbass plan is, actually just brought in necessary justice. Whatever this cycle is, it ends, and it ends well. Whoever this King of Pentacles was with the Devil, they didn't mean, and the Seven of Swords, they didn't mean for this to end well with you. So I don't know whose message that was for, but it's going to turn out well. I think that was this message. I said something about upping your spiritual protection. So yeah, you might want to do that. Make sure to do that. Make sure that gets done. Because what a fucking lunatic. That was so weird and random. Okay. So we got the Three of Cups, which is actually what you're going to be able to start your time off with. Celebration. This is activity. This feels like moving and shaking. And it feels like you're in a soft life. It feels like you're in a soft life. Okay, Spirit, so now I got questions. I mean, I have so many questions, you guys. What has happened since the last time I was here? Y'all got new shit going on, honey. Lord, it's like a soap opera in here. Okay, you fixing to tell me something? Okay, only on. How can we go back to being friends? We just shared a bit. Huh. Wait a minute. So we got two more queens that have entered the room. Queen of Cups upright, Judgment in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh. Okay. And so Spirit is like, and so While you busy in your feelings though, letting them feelings run rampant, you don't even know exactly especially the last reading. So listen to the last reading first. It started off with collective as the Two of Swords. Well, the Three of Swords in reverse is the Two of Swords. But you don't even know how we are saving your ass and upgrading you. Quit playing with us. It's almost like they're putting a stop to so many things that happened in your past, and that is because that's your justice. Like, that is the sword coming down. Justice has chosen in your favor. It has given you the opportunity to create a firm foundation. This is you creating. So it's not one of those things where you sit around. It's actually you doing that thing, right? You building in a different place. Justice has come down in your favor. Let's see. So it looks like whoever this King of Pentacles was, he did that dumb shit. That's this nigga right here. On the last reading, he's the one who has all the energy coming towards you. And it's because this nigga's heartbroken. Nigga, nobody cares. Nigga, fuck you. Wait a minute, though. Oh, he deceived them. So whoever the Capricorn represents, they were also deceived. And it's something about your grief that you're going through right now. I don't know, like, it's almost like it opens the floodgates to put you into a new world, or a fresh start, or to finish well. Something about your grief helps in whatever this situation is. It's your grief, it's your feelings, it's your emotions, it's your ability to tap in because your heart is so soft right now. It feels vulnerable right now. Yeah, especially with the world and the sun. It makes you open. And you need that in this situation. I don't know. It just feels like such a interconnected web. According to the last reading, you met somebody, y'all connected or whatever. I gotta get my homework done. Y'all connected. There was this wonderful meeting. Yeah. Okay, give me just a second. Okay, give me just a second. Y'all connected. It was this wonderful meeting. You all triggered each other's demons, right? You were able to give your cup freely. It put you into grief. Now you're just a river of emotions, just floodgates of emotions because your heart is tender. And whatever this other person who's represented as the King of Pentacles, where you're represented as the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords in reverse, person was probably a cheater. And you two were probably together. Whatever that situation, this brief encounter with this person, it allowed you to be vulnerable in a way that dismantled all of the plans. All of the plans. Seven of Swords. when I say everything work in your favor, when I say everything works in your favor, every motherfucking thing work in your favor. Everything. Confirmation. And I usually don't even take that. So we got a world and a magician that want to, a world card in the upright, the magician in the reverse. Why I got a feeling it's fixing to talk about this nigga right here. Oh, Jesus, that's the death card. I usually don't take that either. I'm gonna see if it goes back in. Okay, it went back in. I'm just considering the last reading where the divine stepped in the room and started talking. Cause what is we doing here? Oh jeez, that was a lot. That's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Did you hear me complaining? I wasn't complaining. Oh Jesus. Oh God, why does this, Jesus, why does this feel like, remember at the end of Color Purple, I recently met somebody, black person, couldn't believe it. I was like, even your peoples. So recently met somebody who was like, you know what, I don't even like the color purple. And I was like, what is wrong with you? It feels like it's romanticizing like foolery. And I'm like, no, I get it. I understand. Anywho, this feels like everything you do is gonna crumble. That's what this feels like. We have the Sun in reverse. We got the Six of Cups in the upright. We got the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's the Six of Swords in reverse. It's the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's the Seven of Wands upright. This nigga gonna be in a delusion or a fucking loop of nothing going right. Nothing. Not the stuff that you think. Not the stuff, not even when you want to leave, you can't, you stuck. Nothing you try is going to work out. If this ain't that Sealy energy, I don't know what is. Nine of Wands, just constantly on the move, just constantly doing stuff. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, getting nowhere. Mastering nothing. Doing nothing worthwhile. But in strife. And oh shit, nigga. Why is this given Genesis? Remember, I told y'all I do Bible. Quit playing with me. So Genesis, it says something like, it's, you know, they say it's the curse. I call it consequences because niggas gotta have consequences. Balance. So Adam get this curse and he like, yeah. God is like, so you fixing to till and like barely have anything to eat or something like that. I can't remember all. I wasn't so much worried about his part of the curse. I really read I wanted to see the other stuff. Anyway, so this is giving like you gonna be eating hand to mouth. Barely. Hand to mouth. Everything hand to mouth. Oh, I dropped the, oh Jesus, I dropped the card, Jesus. I'll be right back. It was a world card. She was naked. I don't know, I feel like that's a confirmation. Like for a cycle. For an entire cycle. I don't even know how much a cycle is. But we got the Sun in the upright for you. We got the Sun in the reverse for this nigga right here. Hand to mouth. Oh, and reminiscing about what he lost. Every burden that he gave you is returning to him sixfold. That's not a times, that's a fold. And it's gonna last a good long time. I want to say something like, something like 8 years plus. These almost look like, for this 8 years, this is what he's gonna have to deal with. I'm sorry, I'll start, I read left to right. For the first year, nothing that he puts his hands to, that she puts her hands to, that they put their hands to, nothing is going to prosper for a year. For the next 6 months after that, I think that's what that is. 6 months after that, like he's just not going to be, they're not going to feel like they're getting anywhere. Like grocery store and back, work and back, home to work, this to that, this to that, this to that, over and over, mundane, nothing to do, nothing to see. And they're not just going to be stuck in the things that they're able to do, but that's going to be, it almost feels like a numbness, like a zombie. So I don't know if this person's going to be medicated. Wand shouldn't mean a year, but here it does. And I don't know if it's going to be a quick year or what, but it's a year. So they could be medicated. I don't know. This six, I'm hearing that it's another 6 months after that. So it's 1 year for not going to be able to go anywhere, do anything, or get anything done. The next year, I hope y'all paying attention. The next 6 months is going to be them like numbed out, like routine on horrible. But it's not just 6 months, it's actually 2 6 months. So for the next year. For the next 9 weeks after that, they're going to be trying to kind of get some things started up. Oh, I don't like that feeling. Started with you. Because it's almost like they feel like you did it. It's almost like they feel like you did it to them. It looks like they did it to you. And then we have for the 8 years, it's going to be a cycle of having to work hard, but nothing is paying off. And this is your justice. Meanwhile, it looks like you become the Hierophant. You get some kind of upgrade. You get some kind of upgrade. You lost. Your hard work pays off. Everything that you are working towards, working for, you get it. You have to work. And this also is feeling like shadow work too, for you to make sure that you are keeping up with all of your shadow work. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's a Tower. It looks like there's going to be something that suddenly happens, or a sudden clarity that you have. About an Emperor. Like it's almost like you can see something working out. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're working on, it feels like it's almost like it's something that you were born for. Like this Ace of Swords came out. It's based on an idea you had, the idea that you had, and that idea is the thing that's going to carry you forward, with the Ace of Wands coming out twice. And so if you actually could see, it's really interesting. And so if you could see the board, what you would see is this Four of Wands, the Strength, and then the Ace of Wands was poking out like that. Well, on the other side, we have this other person's Ace of Wands in the reverse. And on top of that is the Ace of Swords. And so it's almost like something about, like it's like you benefit from their downfall in some kind of way. I know that sounds rough, but that's what it looks like. Like there's some kind of clarity. Jeez, okay. So we got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. There's some kind of idea from whatever this foolishness was with this other person that gives you an idea that helps you make money. So, and take this as it resonates. And like for that money to like happen as through a cycle or something, or it cycles around. What the fuck? I hope this is helping, because this is the weirdest shit. I don't know, I almost feel like, and don't feel guilty about it. Don't let this be a thing that keep you up at night. That nigga done got what he deserved. And it couldn't have came fast enough. They play all day. It feels somber. Maybe that's why that song kept coming on. It feels really somber. Because it feels like justice. Like it feels like this room is heavy with both judgment and justice, with the order of things, with the Hierophant. Like whoever this was thought that they would evade justice. They thought that they would, I don't even know what this is. Like it's the most unhinged energy. Like seriously, it's the most unhinged energy and delusional. So they thought that they would be able to evade justice. And it almost feels like at first they thought that they did. Like it's almost like with this Ace of Wands, after a year goes by, they're like, oh, well, it wasn't that bad. It was a little slower. And then comes the numb. Like it almost feels like a cruel trick from the universe. Like it feel like y'all want to do fun and games. Oh, I got some fun and games. And then you go for this crazy ass roller coaster ride, and then they stop you in your tracks and then like, psych, bitch, and then it goes crazy again. That's what this feel like. This feels, ooh. This feels like, oh, Jesus, divine retribution. Like, but it is for the purpose of straightening this person up. Like, you know, if a kid get out of hand, and you gotta snatch them little motherfuckers up in real life. Recently, I had to do it. Kid get out of hand, you snatch them up because you're like, wait a minute, hold up, you're forgetting who runs this. You've been mistaken in some kind of way. Let me help reorient you to motherfucking reality. Yep. And so it looks like at first, for the first couple of whatevers, it almost looked like they were like happy or something, but it was a dark kind of happy for a second. And then for the next few weeks, it was like, okay, I can get used to this. And then the next year after that, it's like stuff like stops. It like comes to a screeching halt. It almost feels like the wheel of the universe itself. You know how you have that wheel and it's a mechanism and it ticks by, it ticks through. And it's almost like it stopped to a halt. And then the next year after that, it's like they get numbed out. This could be drugs, this could be alcohol. I don't wish that on nobody, but I mean, you know, that's kind of what it looks like. This could be meds, this could be anything. And it looks like within that year, you are doing really well. Like, within the first year, you start doing well. And then by this next year, the money is coming in. And you're happy. Whether it's with somebody else or not. And then the next, what was this one? Was this 1 year or 9 months? I don't remember. The 9 of Wands. It'll be on the thing. And then that's when they start targeting you again. But, oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. Whatever, because this is weird as shit. Whatever it was that was your idea that is gonna lead to the money, they go after that thing. But ain't nothing coming for them. It feels like they don't have a leg to stand on. And then, wow, they have this 8 of Pentacles that, like, this could be a job loss. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's hand to mouth, whatever the fuck it is. And this goes on for a cycle. But that lasts for 8 years. If this y'all story, tell me in a comment, honey. Cause what? Honey, and meanwhile, you know what? This reminds me of first world problems. With this Seven of Wands and the Four of Swords, first world problems. Like, oh, that's funny. Because look, y'all, look right here. Because where they got the Seven of Wands, your Seven of Wands came up. And where they got this, like, years of joblessness or something, nigga, hand to mouth. That's what it looked like, hand to mouth. You got first world problems. You're like, oh my God, I hate it when the cleaner brings me this toilet paper. What? That's fucking wild. Meanwhile, you got some, honey, you got some little somethings. Your world about to open up. It's real cute up in here. It's, it's real cute up in here. And this just looks like payback. And here you come as the Queen of Cups again. We have circled the block the way the spirit circles the motherfucking block. So because you hear, how can we go? Because at the beginning, back to being friends. That's where we are. We're going to see Hitch. What's the guy's name from Hitch? It reminds me of that. Anyway, so remember we started off with this thing, with whatever this little fling was. It's cute. It's real cute. It was real cute. That's real cute. And we got these. You remember that? So because you did that, and you alchemized, and you went through that process right there, and you did the grief, you also came up. I'm not gonna mess up the card. Oh, here they are. Queen of Cups. You unraveled all of this because of that one person that you met. That is the wildest fucking story ever. Because you gave away your cup. That was the goddamn challenge. Freely. Give away your cup. Why you had to give away your cup? I don't motherfucking know. But maybe that was in your soul contract. I don't know. That was a chance meeting. You survived it. You did it. That don't mean go back. It don't mean go back. It means that was for a reason. And you real discerning. About who you give yourself to. Who sees all of you. Dog agrees. You learn in this process to go after what it is that you want. Hey, chill out. You learned about softness. And softness is strength. You learn that does a lot. You learn that it is in your inheritance to be soft. And it's in your inheritance to be lucky. Like this almost just feels like you are capable of creating the exact world that you want, including your little first world problems. You can create those too. You can create anything that you want, is what this feels like. You got the Ace of Swords, you got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Ace of Wands, you got the Ace of Cups. You have every single thing that you need. And it's not like I'm pulling to the end of these decks. Just not. It's so many majors out here, and those almost feel like not only beginnings, I mean, there are beginnings, but they're not only the beginning. It just feels like, and that's legit if it's the only beginning, but it just feels like checks or gifts. Like it almost feels like you became the Queen of Cups because you allowed yourself to give away a cup. Maybe that you can both grieve and love. The innocence of love. You are getting the innocence of love back. And maybe that's what you have been mourning for a little bit. I might not even post this. This feels so specific. This Ace of Pentacles. Comes up like this. Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands. It's almost like you're teaching you and yourself, you and others. By example, maybe, what can be done. Like this is you creating a foundation because you believed in yourself and the things that you could achieve. Ace of Wands. So this is the foundation that you create when you act on the things that you love, the things that you're naturally good at. And when those things collide with a timeline, for lack of a better word, that's in your favor. Like this is you living into your grown woman soft life. Ace of Cups comes up with Justice and the Queen of Swords. This is you being able to say, I can choose who and what I give my heart to. I can choose how to do that. I can choose when to do that. That's my decision. That's my autonomy. This cup is yours because you fill it. Like you fill your own cup, and you should never feel as if you can't. Because you should and you do. Like this was never about these two cups. This was about two people who had their own cups meeting. Never about the other person's cup, ever. This was always about your cup. It was your justice. You called in that lesson. And it elevated you as the Queen of Cups. You know how people say, we ain't the same. So whoever this person was, this King of Pentacles was, having a hard time in the cycle for Seven of Wands, your Seven of Wands is up here like, I couldn't get any caviar. I don't even know why that's an example. With your first world problems. While he having like serious problems, serious ones. But, I mean, also, I don't know why people do stuff like this to you. Because this, All of these cards are ridiculously beautiful. All of their cards are in goddamn reverse. And the deck is not upside down. So I'm gonna leave this right here. Well, not right here, because, you know, sweep this energy out of here. I hope this resonates. I guess I'm gonna post it because it's too weird not to. So maybe it'll help somebody. Until then, I'll talk to you later. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay? Love you. Bye.